Everyone thinks that teens in our world today use alcohol, tobacco, or drugs to cope with everyday struggles. You may think they do.
But they don't. Welcome to the But They Don't podcast, a podcast for teens by teens. Join us as we cover substance use prevention, mental health, community conversations, and more.
3, 2, 1, go.
You're not supposed to say one. You're not supposed to say one. You're not No, because then if you say the one, then you might accidentally get it in there. So at the beginning, it'll say one, so you go 3, 2, and then...
Okay.
This thing's never gonna get finished.
No, I got it after this.
This is our for real take, guys.
Okay,
no more.
I'm
more
Sam, you're Carly.
3, 2.
Welcome to another episode of But They Don't. My name is Mallory.
And I'm Maggie.
This week, we're back with another episode about vaping and how vaping companies are marketing to teens like us.
That leads us to this week's blunt truth. According to a study of young adult ages 18 to 34 from the Truth Initiative, nearly 1 in 3 believed nicotine to be more harmful than a cup of coffee. 1 in 4 believed nicotine to be useful as a medical treatment for mood, attention, or memory disorders. And more than 1 in 8 believe that nicotine is only addictive when smoked from a cigarette.
So if people in that age range believe all this stuff, that makes me wonder how many teens believe similar lies.
So like we said, we're going to talk about some of the marketing strategies that vaping companies have used to hook teens on their products.
Money spent on e-cigarette advertising has been rapidly increasing since 2011. And according to the CDC, at least 69% of middle and high school students are exposed to these advertisements in places like retail stores, newspapers and magazines, TV shows or movies, and on the internet. Between 2011 and 2014, e-cigarette companies increased spending from $6.4 million to $115 million. During the same time period, e-cigarettes use increased among high school students from 2% to 13%.
Here are some of the specific strategies that we found in our research. Number 1, using emotional appeal to attract youth.
Studies have looked closely at the type of content contained with e-cigarette video ads to measure over 40 features that are known to be appealing to youth. Experts have found that all e-cigarette ads included at least some type of youth-appealing content involving strong emotional appeal.
Of the video ads studied, 68% used happiness, 41% used friendship, 24% used sex, and 24% used success. 87% of ads tried to appeal to customers by discussing the benefits of e-cigarettes over tobacco cigarettes, while 40% of video ads mentioned health.
Number 2, offering scholarships to students willing to write about the benefits of vaping. According to NBC News, some e-cigarette sellers have offered scholarships by asking students to write essays regarding the potential benefits of vaping. By offering these scholarships, e-cigarette sellers saw their brands being listed on university websites.
While some scholarships were limited to applicants 18 years and older, others were open to teens or had no age limit at all. Adam Goldstein, director of tobacco intervention programs at UNC Chapel Hill, explains in an interview that the essays require kids to write about potential positive health benefits from their perspective as kids really is manipulating kids in ways that are dangerous. Really is manipulating kids in ways that is disingenuous.
Disingenuous.
I think dangerous is fine.
Dangerous? Yeah, that's fine. Just keep going.
Goldstein's research also revealed that 11 companies who offered scholarships reserved the right to use essay responses for purposes outside of scholarship selection, including for advertising, further suggesting that these scholarships were being used in their marketing schemes.
Not only have these scholarships drawn controversy because they are directly targeting young people who are willing to write about their products, but also because listings on university websites helped improve the search engine results of these brands, further helping aid their marketing efforts at the expense of young people.
Number 3, bringing ads directly to youth through social media. While e-cigarettes companies have still advertised on traditional media, television, packaging, product placement, and print, They have found huge success in social media and marketing. Up to 76% of youth are on social media, and 92% of teens aged 13 through 17 years use internet on a daily basis.
Using tactics like emotional appeal, celebrity endorsements, cartoons, and animation on social platforms are all highly effective at appealing to youth. And the e-cigarette industry is well aware of this. They use a variety of methods on social media that attract young people, encourage their followers to share and interact with their content, and ultimately purchase their products.
A study that looked at e-cigarette advertising on social media found that in just 2 months, researchers recorded more than 70,000 tweets on Twitter related to e-cigarettes, the vast majority of which were promotional in nature. On Instagram, photos listed under the hashtag vape increased by 4 million from 2014 to 2015.
By 2015, photo advertisements for e-cigarettes on Instagram outnumbered the personal photos posted of people vaping or using vaping products. A content analysis of YouTube videos related to e-cigarettes found that 85% contain industry-sponsored content.
This research concluded that youth who were exposed to pro-tobacco social media advertising had more positive attitudes towards smoking and increased smoking behavior.
Number 4. Using fruity and kid-friendly flavors that appeal to youth. Big Tobacco saw a great deal of success using colorful packaging and cartoon characters to represent their brand, and the vaping industry seems to be following a similar path. Walk into any vape store and you will immediately notice the plethora of bright-colored packaging, animated characters, eye-catching designs, and it's plethora, isn't it?
Yeah. I was wondering if we were going to fix that or not.
What is another word I can say instead of
Variety.
variety? Okay.
There we go.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Big Tobacco saw a great deal of success using colorful packaging and cartoon characters to represent their brand, and the vaping industry seems to be following a similar path. Walk into any vape store and you will immediately notice the variety of bright-colored packaging, animated characters, eye-catching designs, and sweet flavors, all of which appeal to young people.
Studies have shown that 50% of e-cigarette video ads featured animation, and nearly 32% featured an actor who appeared to be under 21 years old. From past studies regarding Joe Camel and Camel cigarettes, we know that using animated characters is effective in appealing to young people.
When it comes to e-cigarettes in particular, they are able to advertise with many more flavors than tobacco cigarettes. These flavors range from strawberry granola bar and watermelon to cotton candy and chocolate cannoli. According to the Truth Initiative, 43% of young people who had never used e-cigarettes before tried their first one because of appealing flavors. Middle schoolers who vape also report that their favorite flavors were fruits, candy, desserts, and other sweets, respectively.
These are just a few of the marketing strategies that these vaping companies are using to target teenagers.
Our next vaping episode will dive into how disposable e-cigarettes are still on the market despite there being a federal regulation against flavored nicotine products.
Let's jump into some upcoming events.
Today is Friday. When this episode will be releasing, it's Friday, which means our new merch shop launched today. Yes! Yeah! But They Look Good is our new fundraising merch store. We have limited products available right now, but hope to add more in the near future. You can check it out at www.buttheylookgood.com. That again is www.buttheylookgood.com. All of our profits will go to expanding our programming.
International Overdose Awareness Day is coming up on August 31st. Behavioral Health Services of Pickens County is hosting a drive-through Narcan event on this date. Located at 208 East 1st Avenue in Easley, community members can drive through to receive Narcan, fentanyl test strips, and Deterra pouches. Follow Behavioral Health Services of Pickens County on Facebook for more information.
And finally, save the date. October 28th, we are partnering with Pickens City Police Department to host a Halloween party. It's going to be really spooky. There will be a live DJ, costume contest, which hopefully me and Maggie will win, Halloween trivia, and more. We will be even raffling off a pair of Beats headphones to one of the first 75 people to register. Registration and more information will be coming out soon. Be sure to follow us on all our social media platforms to keep up with the latest.
Speaking of social media, you can find us on Facebook at Pickens County Youth Board and on Instagram. And on TikTok, we are PCYB.
If you think someone might benefit from hearing this episode, please share it with them. Have a great week! Do not worry about this link. I just put it here so we can put it in the description.